I scuffed it, ma'am. I
It's
scuffed
okay.
it. I wasn't even trying to go live.
You can just say that you're dumpy. Hit the button.
That is not true at all. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Weary 101, where we're cringe. Where you binge, where we binge the cringe, everybody. Where we binge the cringe. Let me tell you. Hi, everybody.
Line it up and then we snort the cringe.
Wouldn't be a stream without just a skosh of scuff, just a little bit of scuff.
It's
Just
like
a little bit.
It's like the last little peppering of salt on a cupcake.
Okay, Friday night. I'm doing a tweet, by the way, ma'am, so talk with everybody. Friday night at the Weary 101. Featuring at Mim. That the Incubus.
The Vemcubus.
Hashtag
The
VTuber.
Vempress of mankind.
The Vempress of mankind. I will say, I'll be playing like
What if the Vempress of mankind had a pussy? What?
If you play the Cathay, which is wild as fuck that they are in the game, if you play the Cathay, they go, for the Emperor. I'm like, oh, you cheeky fucks.
Dude, their gameplay is so OP. I love their
Oh,
gameplay.
it's busted. It is busted.
So OP.
It's
You
busted.
just want to be a dragon.
What's this? Welcome to China, Japan, where we're dragons. What? Yep. That's what we are over here.
Welcome to China, Japan.
Dude, this is what all their countries are amalgam countries, though.
They really
the
are.
The Empire is just the England envisioned by England. Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome here, everybody. 1 second. Link below. I got the link below.
Choo-choo?
Choo-choo
Look at
train.
High train, level 3. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, so we got gifted, I believe, sub, and then we got Everywhere, Gambler of Things, Beckon dropping 5, Maverick of Artists, goddamn.
Choo-choo.
All right, 1 second here. Let me.
Demon Wolf, thank you for the community sub.
Thank you.
Maverick Artist for the 4 months. You're also giving and thirsty.
Rogers, 420. Thank you so much. Le Seth Rogen voice.
You'll be doing that till they put you in. Ginger Ale Pale, thank you so much for the 5. Crow Lancer, thank you for 10 months.
God damn, you guys, thank you so much. Welcome everybody to the Weary 101. It is myself and Mim tonight.
We just chilling. We're OG.
Yeah, we're OG. Like, here's the, I feel like tonight might be just. This isn't a surprise guest, everybody. The surprise guest is there is no surprise guest. Surprise.
Fell for it.
Got him. So 1 second. Let me have a sip of my coffee here. 1 second.
Caffey, level 4 hype train. Look
Oh,
at
hell
that.
yeah, that's delicious.
There's some thirsty
looking.
bitches in here.
Oh man, I feel like we're gonna talk about D&D tonight.
Oh, of course. I was ready. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. So
You wanna call Zoran real quick? See if he wants to
Nah,
come talk about
I literally messaged him last night. He was like, "Hey, you want to talk?" And should I bring this up? Are you fucking tired of talking about this?
Yeah.
Prince
bless his
666 thank you.
Hi, Prince!
I responded to their official post, and thank you. It's most likes I've gotten on a tweet in a long time. This is the official response from 8 hours ago, which is like, and I said it this way: you can't even hide the us versus them mentality from your statement. It's really bad. Like, it's just, this is someone, like, when I heard that one of the leak was like, dude, they don't even, like, see people as people
so
anymore. They
obvious
just.
that Hasbro saw the money that, like, Critical Role was fucking making and went, we want a piece of that pie. And that's
which is
what
weird
started
because
this whole fucking thing.
because D&D wouldn't be making the money they were making if not for Critical Role. So it's very odd that they kind of forgot that part of their symbiosis.
The snake is eating itself.
Oh, that's the weird, and that's what always is baffling to me because it shows a complete misunderstanding of the market. This is a perfect example of it. Like with Magic, they can pull it off, but with D&D in concept, it's meant to be open. That's the whole point of it, right?
Yep.
They own Magic and the style of the game, all that, blah, 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 blah. But people can make other card games, you know, all the same. They don't legally own the idea of people sitting down and role playing. They don't own the D20.
I
they
know.
Don't, it's why they were just. It's not Warhammer TTS. This is different. Warhammer just straight up because they didn't have a Critical Role at the time. But if they didn't have a Critical Role, Wizards of the Coast would have totally done this. But the thing is, Warhammer might not have done it because they only had a massive web series that didn't have official sponsorship yet. That was different. Whereas in everything else, there's a fucking Netflix show. They got a movie coming out, which great time. Great time. Great timing on that one.
Well,
it's fantastic. By the way,
the only thing that's saving them at this point is the fact that Henry Cavill's heading the whole thing.
Until he gets canceled, probably. I shrug at this point.
Right.
I just probably. Wait, wait, hold on. Is he a man?
He is a man.
Oh, that's already one red flag. That's one of them at least. It's like playing a game of Guess Who. You know what I mean? It's just like, man. Oh, that's all right. Well, there we go. Already off to the sus side. Jack Cat 121, thank you for 2 subs. Becken, Shooting Star 112. By the way, everybody, he was wearing a red flag as a cape for like 3 movies. Hi-yo! Also, he's a also LK. He's a Custodes player. That's another red flag for me. At least me. It's like, really? You're into the guys who are just the fucking protagonists of space? Okay. Play a real army.
Thank you for the 3 months. Tack, thank you for 2.
I saw that like Taka. Yeah, I went and liked a bunch of people. Chaka, who do I main? Me. A Warhammer one. Oh.
No, I think Sylvie is accurate though in calling out yours because you were liking the man pecs. Are you finally awakening? Are you finally awakening to your bi side?
I appreciate everyone's hetero flexibility, and
oh my god.
And I appreciate.
Oh my god.
No, for a complete distraction, I was talking to Mim, and I was like, "All right, now I want you to imagine a scenario." Okay, Mim?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Games Workshop says, "All right, guys, 25% if you do any sponsored content going forward." I'm like, they might have been able to pull that off, actually. But because Warhammer is much more constrained with an official canon, right? Like, there's an official Warhammer canon. I know there's an official D&D canon, but let's not... But the part of the game is, like, role-playing it out with a bunch of random characters. So while there is, like, a main timeline, there's a million branching paths. Warhammer is a hard canon. So, they could have gone away... And from what I'm understanding, the big issue with Warhammer for them is it is using copyrighted characters. But they don't care if you do fan content for non-copyrighted characters. But I'm like, well, hold on. But if you're trying to tell a story... Can you reference a copyrighted character, which would be incredibly important? Like, where's the line in that? Because that doesn't... Yeah, that's the problem. It doesn't necessarily work that way because of how it has an official canon.
When you write a book to word build the game you want people to play in, and then you start saying... Then you start policing and saying you can't actually use the characters we created in this world in your adventures. It's like, why the fuck did you make the book in the first place?
Exactly, and that's why they're distinctly 2 different things. Because people are comparing Warhammer and what's happening in D&D.
Right.
Like, I feel like with Warhammer, while they had lots of fan content, they didn't have as much official third-party content going on. When it came to like content outside of just the models. Like, they had a lot of third-party model stuff, but that's a completely separate part of the business.
Yeah.
But when it came to content using their license, they were very liberal with their use of the license. And it was famously a very cheap license to acquire for about 10 years because they were atrophying money back in mid-thousands. They were atrophying. It's like, oh shit, it's like bad. Like, that's why they're apparently for a while there, the Warhammer license cost like 10 grand. That's why there were so many shitty games. No offense to the people who made the games at all. It was just, that's why there was a plethora of licensed games that weren't that great because the license was dirt cheap. So a lot of guys might have already had a game. They're like, fuck, we can make a Warhammer game instead. Oh shit. And so like, it was a smart idea to do that. They got some good games out of that. Mechanicus.
Oh, yeah.
Mechanicus came out of that batch. So there's a bunch of wins in that. There's lots of flops. Lots of wins. Gladius as well. Yeah, time to keep this train going. Katarina! Thank you so much. Space Marine 2 is coming up. The problem is, we're just this interesting transition period. So anyways, explains all those bad mobile 40K games. Oh yeah. That's why there's a fuck ton of bad mobile Warhammer games. Oh, there's a lot. That's where a lot of the games were made. Because again, 10 grand. They were hemorrhaging money. So I think about 10 grand. I don't know. I might be wrong on that one. But either way, Mim, it has been a wild week for corporate fuckery.
No joke. Can corporations just fucking chill and let people have nice
All right,
things?
so what comes after late-stage capitalism? Is it denial-stage capitalism?
Late-stage capitalism. No, I think late-stage capitalism is when we're buying planets and stuff. That's the end. That's when you really get to. Because then if you're just buying and selling pieces of the universe's property, where else are you gonna go?
Dune! Oh god, we're in Dune,
How
man.
much can you grow? You can't grow from there. That's late stage.
See, LK's correct. We're in Dune now.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we're in Dune. Yeah,
We are in Dune. We just gotta find the planet with the spice.
Well, much like Dune, my career has gone on for far too long. The first movie was just a bit long. It's all. It's fine. It's the nature of the books. I cannot wait for the next movie just because Christopher Walken's gonna be playing the Emperor of Space.
Oh, absolutely. No, the moment I heard that casting was like, well, there's no
that
fucking way
is how you stunt cast everybody. That is how you stunt.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
My boo.
But here's the thing, everyone. That is how you stunt cast everybody. That is how you stunt cast, okay? Because you can stunt cast. There's nothing wrong with stunt casting. But when every actor is a stunt cast, it's not great. You need. You can get away with because one stunt cast brings new eyes to the product, and that's why it's a fantastic idea to bring in somebody with clout into a project. Makes complete sense. This is why wrestling always brings in celebrities to up all the stock of everybody else. It's to up everyone else's stock, and that's a great thing to do. But yeah.
The home world of Terry Crews, where Spice is from.
Oh my God.
That's Old Spice. God damn it.
No, but now imagine there's like a faction of Terry Crews and the Old Spice guy.
Dude, they have the most effective military the space has ever seen.
Well, no, the thing is, that's actually the eternal struggle. It's the Old Spice guy and Terry Crews. Terry Crews is clearly the battler, and he fights with Dave Bautista. Ah! I fucking love Bautista in that movie. We own this! It's ours! Ah! I'm like, that's great. That's great. That is a great, because here's the thing, the original movie, I know the guy he's supposed to be...
My Dune.
The spice melange.
The spice melange.
What about the spice? Doc, who is the sus queen Mimcubus? Yeah, that's Mim.
Hi!
Doc, is
That's
Mim
me.
the sus queen, or is it? Oh, never mind. Okay.
I could be the sus queen.
You could be.
No, I want to be a member of the Bene Gesserit. That sounds badass. They're like space they're like witches.
I'll take
Space witches.
That Duke. That Duke,
though. That Duke!
My favorite scene was the poison scene, because it was just amazing in Dune. Loved it. I was like, 10, love it.
Catalina, thank you for the 10!
Now, Oscar Isaac, you do a good job. All right, now, you stay right there, because you're going to be filming Moon Knight, like, about 50 feet over to the left. All right. I wish I could love myself like Oscar Isaac loves himself in that show.
Wait, Oscar... Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was in that.
Because the weird thing with him is, like, his ability is essentially, he actually has multiple personalities, but, like, that's his ability, and one of the personalities he technically had is now a gift to a god, so it's like they kind of combined two versions of his character into one, which is interesting. I don't know.
Has Dune 2 been filmed yet?
I think so. I think they're filming 2 and 3 back to back, actually. Which makes sense. I mean, they filmed all Lord of the Rings at once.
I just want Christopher Walken. I just want...
Walk without rhythm. Hold on. If you walk without rhythm, you won't attract the worm. I know. Okay? I know. I don't want to explain why I know, but I know.
I've been walking without rhythm my whole life.
Oh my God, Ginger Ale Pale, thank you so much. Oh my God, we're up to 7. 7. 7. This Mudabi is on. This Mudabi is unfucking believable. He's gonna land me like, there's so much sand. That's the first thing. I want him to like pretend like he's just like, what is all this? Like he's literally being isekai in there, and he's like the actor. It's like him. It's like Christopher Walken, but it's like Space Quest.
Oh no!
Oh shit, we're in a geopolitical quagmire. I fucking love Space Quest.
I grab Thor's hammer. What a savings!
What a savings! I actually reassessed. That's been put into my top 25 list, Bim.
Oh?
Oh yeah, it's too
Galaxy
funny.
Quest?
Galaxy Quest, it's just too goddamn funny.
It's so good.
It's the only Tim Allen in my top 25, so congrats, Tim.
It's worthy. It's worthy of it. That is kind of the only Tim Allen worthy of a top 25 spot. I would agree.
I'm okay with Santa Claus. The Santa Claus just
The Santa Claus, yeah.
was a hilarious movie because it was just Highlander, and I try not to think about that too much. Possible unlimited rewatchability there. Bang on, LK.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman, one of his best performances too in a fucking comedy.
Alan Rickman.
Like, genuinely, when that one guy died in the movie, he was so profoundly fucking sad. He actually, like, all the annoyance about fans quoting his shit in the end, it mattered everything to this guy. And he's dead. It's just like, he's like, immediately, it's just like this guy, like, he resents himself. He resents what his career is. And this person cares so much, and now he's gone. And he just takes it so fucking personally. And he goes ape shit. That's when the next thing you see him, he's like, ah! He's clearly been beating the shit out of people nonstop with his hands. Like, he's just like, that motherfucker's been going up and out. Like, he just charges into a group of guys, and it was just so great. And I love that movie, because that's one of my favorite comedy or parody movies, because it makes you give a shit about each of the individual characters, too. Even Guy, which, God bless him, he's in that movie. I forget the actor's name, but he's like one of the best actors in the biz, too.
Oh,
the guy who doesn't have a name because he played a red shirt and he's just terrified the whole time he's gonna die. Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
But I don't have a last name. Yes, you do have a last name, Guy. Do I?
Sam Rockwell?
Oh yeah, Sam Rockwell. That's who played him. Dan Shatter, thank you for the 7-month resub. Brolaf666, thank you. Lexus Wired, thank you as well. Old Wolf Logan, everybody. We are 1 minute away from a level 7 hype train. Sorry, we're about 1 minute away from a level 6 hype train being all done. I forgot it says level 7 because we're getting to that level. Sorry.
She is very giving. She did this on my channel not too
Why
long
would you?
ago.
That was so kind. That was and
She's
is.
ridiculous.
And
She is so supportive.
okay, you be kind to yourself too. With 13 gifted shots.
Exactly.
Mim, you need to. Okay, good. You're cleaning glasses, everybody.
I-
The cat daddy drink.
I'm trying,
Everybody, we
The
act.
Katarina keeps ordering faster than I can clean.
Hey, everybody, we actually sent the cat daddy drink machine off to be cleaned, everybody. So me and Mim actually really do have to clean. And also, if you've noticed, everybody, we're smooth as fuck tonight, Mim.
We're so smooth. Look at us. Look at the animation.
Taka got a new computer upgrade.
The
Yeah, that's
sparkle.
The proper amount of brains.
Indeed.
Eh.
You're seeing us at 60 frames per second.
Oh yeah, and chat can tell. They're like,
1080p.
yeah, chat can tell actually too. Confirmed that Mim's behind is very smooth. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's from War Dog Leader.
What
What happened to Mim's arm?
Dog?
Mim's arm? I'm assuming that there's a series of hickeys on Mim's arm there.
Oh, yeah. It's just an occupational hazard. Arngrin!
Arngrin is ready with 20 gifted shots.
Thank you for the 20.
Whoa, bruh. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so thank you so much again. God damn, guys. Wrong.
I will not be tempted by Mem.
Oh.
Famous last words.
Challenge accepted.
Becoming a VTuber fan, don't become bi challenge. The Mimfluence is strong. Oh, that's good.
Oh, no.
This is
Karibo.
I'll have you know, this man's pun
We
game.
love you, Martin.
Absolutely,
We love you so
Martin.
much. I hope you're doing well, friend.
Oh yeah, Martin. Thank you again for being in TV too for my favorite cutaway. I fucking love that cutaway.
Acoustic Senpai, I'm a Christian man. Oh, you're fucked. I'm totally getting in there.
You're a Christian. You're a Christian
Or
man.
you're getting into me.
Well, you know what
It's
they
a
say.
well-known fact.
Well,
the
you know what they
religious
say.
Cannot say
man.
no to a femboy.
Well, the problem is.
Oh, God, yeah,
well,
that's what
there's
you'll be saying.
there's a similar thread, Mim, in that the best way to live in that lifestyle is to get on your knees.
Exactly. Dude,
Kinda
it's
that
built into the religion. It's
It's
all
kinda,
about.
it's like all
about,
over the. Yeah.
It's all about coming up to the perfect height.
Well, coming in general, going or going or coming at the same time. Yeah, no. Sorry,
Yeah,
Miss was
yes,
said that.
yes,
Miss said
yes.
that. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, everybody. So you can thank our super clean, crisp thing on our brand new processor. which can now finally process all y'all.
All y'all. All you motherfuckers.
All you motherfuckers. Because that was the problem, actually, chat. Because Arngren, they did. Thank you, Heroin Marty, for the gifted sub as well. Arngren, thank you again for the 20 gifted shots.
Arngren, daddy.
Katarina SL, thank you so much for 13 gifted shots. For myself and Mim actually just haven't had a show. Me and Mim in like 3 months.
Yeah, it's been fucking crazy.
That's why there's like... Yeah, no, it's just been TV2, and then the holidays, and then just all of our separate obligations aside from just streaming. Hogfish Knuckles. Hogfish Knuckles. Hung out to dry. Here's my favorite guy, Hogfish Knuckles. All right, thank you for the 10 gifted shots. The femboy charms will not lure free from my path, he said through shaky breath. He said lyingly.
He said like a liar.
He said, you know, like a fucking liar. Mim is so cute. I wonder if they're single.
I am, in fact, single. I am not in a community.
Wait, no. You said you're ready to mingle. Wait, which
I
is it?
am mingling. That's all I do is mingle.
Mingle, and
Can we
then
get a-
party, and then you know, we'll go find someone else to mingle with for a while.
Has Mim shown you the miniature? I have not seen your miniature, Mim.
I have to show you my miniature, but that's a private affair.
Cora Lily, thank you for gifting us something. Loki Hades. Well, now that's a Tumblr tag.
Wait, what's a Tumblr tag? I missed that one.
Loki Hades.
Oh,
The name of
fuck,
Loki
yeah.
Hades. Come to the dark side. We have femboys and Cookie. And oh my goodness,
and nookies.
Will Strader, oh my goodness, hold on.
Cora, literally,
Will
thank you for
Strader
the
is
win.
paying forward the gift they got from your narrator. Was Will Strader dropping ta-ta. Will Strader, da-da-da-da-dun. Bill Strader, da-da-da-da-da. Kill Strader. Gifted 10 subs. Okay. Maybe I should be a
I'm
drummer.
waiting for the 18 reboot.
Why not? That's not one I'd hate being rebooted.
Yeah, me neither.
I would not hate
The
that.
movies worked great.
The one movie they did was fantastic, and that's also because their casting was immaculate.
Exactly.
I will say this: going off the ranch to cast someone for Mr. T's role was the smartest fucking move they could have done. Because that's something you need to stunt cast heavily outside. You need to get somebody who's not normally an actor, because any weirdness of the character, because Mr. T's acting wasn't 100% all the time, but he was really good.
Yeah,
playing
it wasn't about the acting for Mr. T. It was Mr. fucking T.
Exactly, he's so iconic that I don't even know who would play him in a movie. The flying tank scene
pity
is
the
the most.
fool.
I fucking love the flying tank scene. It's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. I'm like, this is some Looney Tunes shit, and I'm here for it.
Yep.
When
it
they're
was
shooting
great.
when they're shooting the tank to get above the, because they're falling, and they're trying to get, and they're falling way too quick. So they use the tank's gun that they're loading upside down as they're falling, to get in front of the lake. And I'm just like, that is so. I'm like, all right, I can buy
They're
it.
flying that tank, sir.
Motherfuckers are flying the tank.
It's not even related to any other characters, but it's when like the bad guy's about one of the other guys is gonna be killed by someone betraying him. He's like, really, you're gonna get this guy to kill me? This guy? He's like, doesn't even have the gun loaded. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Can't believe I'm gonna be killed by a guy like you. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks so much, dude. Dude, you're shaking. How are you giving this guy the job? And I'm just like, I feel like this is how I would die. Is I would just keep putting holes into them until they have a conversation 2 weeks later. The guy was really mean we killed. He really got
No,
on the
Del Floyd, I did not get talking to watch Roger Rabbit yet.
No. Mim even tried to go, please, and I don't even know what Mim was. But since I've never seen it, I have no idea that's a reference to Roger Rabbit.
Wait a minute.
I know. My favorite flying. They're flying the tank. That's a lot of fish.
That's a lot of fish. You completely resist an incubus, let alone Nin, would take a truly dead drive. Pretty much. Or you're just ace as fuck.
That's true.
Mim, how could you? How could I what? I do a lot of things I'm not supposed
Yeah.
to do. And I
How
usually
could
do
you?
it happily.
Okay, guys, this is like a book. Remember, we need the suffix, otherwise we don't know what the prefix is. Okay? We need a
Detective Fun Guy, that's because I was born with a fucking feather on my tail.
That doesn't mean I have to like it.
Yeah, guys, Mim's lore is deep, okay? There's lots of different things out there. Would you like to... Katarina SL! Woo! With a, oh my god. It ain't stopping. It is not stopping, Katarina SL said by stabbing a dagger into the table on the map. We go there! 14 gifted subs, thank you so much.
No.
We're up to what we completed a level 9 hype trade.
No feathers. No.
Mim, you can feather this weather. Oh.
No! Taco, make him stop!
Mim, you know I have no power of stopping them from having having feathers magically appear below your... I can't believe your redeems are turned on this stream, too!
I can't.
KS Master 42, thank you so
I
much.
can't escape it!
Sanity is for the weak, ma'am.
I'm weak.
New
I'm
doc.
really weak.
Ma'am, what was so funny that you were laughing about? Were you laughing at my existential dread I slipped into there, ma'am?
No. Okay,
thank
I was
God.
laughing because they were tickling me.
Sorry,
I wasn't laughing at
my
you.
existential anxiety needed to hear that.
No,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. No, they were tickling me. I couldn't. I'm sorry. I would never laugh at your pain.
You would... Wait, what was that laugh?
Nothing, I was sneezing.
God bless you. So, hi everybody, welcome, Harry. I just came from the TFS Twitch. What's going on here? I'm waiting for your mom to call me back. Hi-oh!
Got him!
There we go. I should be the top priority, always, or I'll go insane! This is a healthy relationship. Why aren't you making time for us?
Healthy? This is a bar.
It's like healthy. This is like an ice cream parlor, but for poison.
Exactly.
I'm so hyped to finally catch a stream. It's so chaotic. No redacted.
We serve milk and nuts. That's what we have here.
No,
It's
the
not a
nuts are
healthy
nuts are complimentary, Mim. These nuts.
These nuts.
Adam.
They look great on your chin. These nuts look good on your chin.
But what if Justin
It works
Roiland...
for everything. It works for everything, Taka.
Here's the thing. Someone should recreate the One Piece original intro, but with Justin Roiland. He left the two roles. I left it all in one piece, and then all the people who do Rick and Morty impressions have like a One Piece adventure to get the roles. What do you think? Would that be entertaining? And then they kill him, like
Roll
Roger.
with these nuts on your chin. Boom.
Damn it! I'm trying to distract. You were sitting there like just having that in your back. I'm like, I'm gonna snowball you anyways. Doesn't matter. You can change the subject all you want. Change the subject all you want. I'm gonna whiff you. My God.
Change these nuts on your chin.
Man, I can't believe all these kids in the chat are a bunch of D's Nuts students when they should be a C D's Nuts plus student.
Or you could be these nuts.
Hey!
Woo! On your chin.
All over you.
All over your face. And
Ba
your
ba
chin.
ba ba ba. Also having to.
Mr. Poopy Butthole and Mr.
Who will
Lucy.
play that iconic character? Here's the thing. The writing of that show is weird because it's not just one of the guys. It's Dan Harmon and Roiland, and I feel like Roiland kind of his half of the writing kind of went away in season 5 and 6, and it was just Harmon. And here's the thing. I don't want to say that like that's a bad thing because Harmon's having to write everything, and the blend was gone at that point. I don't know what happened, but a lot of weird shit started happening in season 5 and 6. And I don't know, man. There's a lot what I felt like, in those improv episodes where it was like the idea was they were just rambling on and on. It's like that was everywhere in regular episodes. And I'm like, no, keep that to the one. Keep that to that area over there, because if that like leaks out over here, I don't know. Anyways, either way, this is
Sir
me being
Ian
very
McKellen
snooty.
as
Sir Ian-
Mr. Poopy Butthole. Sir Ian McKellen.
Sir
as
Ian
Mr.
McKellen, it was literally in an episode of Family Guy. You think he won't do it?
Sir
he played
Patrick Stewart. He plays
Oh, yes,
himself all the fucking time.
He plays Avery.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe so, Smith. I will be doing a copious amount of cocaine today, Smith.
I love how he cast Patrick Stewart so he could hang out with Patrick Stewart. I'm like, yeah, that's
Potwick.
what. Oh, in American Dad.
Potwick.
Oh,
Oh,
possibly.
Katarina! Holy shit!
What? 39! Snoodog,
So
thank you
many
so much.
So many glasses! So many glasses! So many glasses!
Our wrists are gonna hurt at the end of this night, man.
My wrists are ironclad. This ain't nothing.
Man,
You should see the twisting my wrists go through on a daily basis.
Iron Forged to everybody. Iron Forged. My god, a level 11, level 10 hype train completed. Katarina SL with 39 gifted shots. God damn it, thank you freaking so much. We're so happy.
I told you that they are ridiculously generous.
They are. That's very. I hope you take yourself first and
Absolutely.
foremost.
Yeah, please take care of yourself, Katarina.
This is not until a new record. I will be honest with you because this channel has multiple shows on it at one point. You don't know. I don't. I'm telling you, let's take care of yourself first and foremost before anything else in these uncertain times.
Yeah, please.
I have the funds. I know you do. Doesn't mean you have to use them. That's right, everybody. Now this is me. Now anyone can reference this back that I tried to stop it. Okay, this is gonna be looped back. Can I give Mim many kisses on the? Why are you asking that question?
Yes!
Because it's respectful. Because it's respectful. That's why.
Thank you for you have my permission to give me. Hang on. Come here.
Mim's kissing away over there. My goodness.
Everyone gets a kiss.
Yeah.
Acoustic Senpai, you get one too.
Hey, Mim, is it weird that I want to suggest to like Tim Curry's casting agent that he could use like the AI thing that a bunch of actors who can't really perform properly could use? I don't know. I just want more Tim Curry. I love me some Tim, and I feel like.
Do you really want Tim Curry as portrayed by an AI?
Well, no. Here's the thing. They actually take his voice because he can still record stuff, and they can just speed it up essentially. If you give him the right role for what his limitations are, he can still crush it because he's still hilarious.
Yeah, we can crush these nuts on your chin.
I would literally, if I could, cast him as a robot AI of some kind that would speak in the slow way he has to speak now. Because, okay, right to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Cosmic Willow, thank you for the 10!
Cosmic Willow VT with the 10 gifted shots. And Katarina SL with a 39. Katarina SL with 39 gifted community subs here at the Weary 101, where there's Bussy. There we go, everybody. There we go. L Train, thank you so much, everybody. I'm proud of how one-to-one that impression's gotten now.
It's pretty goddamn good.
Okay, so now I go to Hollywood, and I take up the precious Gilbert Gottfried screaming role. Wow! I'm the parrot from the Aladdin!
Wow! What do you know?
Polly, want a cracker?
Oh, by the way, Taka,
What?
I showed people a look at my soon-to-be updated model
I see.
on my channel a couple of days ago. Would you like to see what my new Weary 101 uniform might look like?
Yes.
All right, give me a second. I'll find the picture.
Thank you. Okay, interesting. I just want to throw this out there, but I've loved your work since Hellsing Ultimate Bridge. Hope life treats you well, my guy. Thank you, Willustrator. I appreciate the gifted subs, dude, and absolutely loved working on Hellsing Ultimate. It was a lot of fucking fun. And
Do the fucking voice.
Bitches love cartoons.
I'm sorry, today Mr. Alucard doesn't want to look at people in the eyes as he signs autographs. Jesus Christ. I met someone like that once. He doesn't want to look people in the eyes today. I'm like, bro, I get that. I didn't even think that was an unreasonable thing. I'm like, dude, I don't know how you can do it at this point.
I'm Joe Swans. Peter.
There we go.
Kiss.
All right, hang on. I'm coming back. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna send it to you.
Katarina, what are you? Oh my god!
I told you!
What's happening?
She won't fucking stop!
She has to at some point. No one can go on forever, Bim. It is impossible.
She won't. Katarina, please take care of yourself, honey.
I gotta say right now, and I say this as a compliment, you and Kid Bandit are going for have inadvertently gone for what I can only describe as that one goth girl.
Yeah.
It's not a shot. Shifty eyes.
Whatever, bro.
It's my preferred. I like it. Look at you with your. I love the new monitor. It's so nice.
Thank you. Oh, it's throwing me super hard right now because there's
I
so
know,
much
dude,
space
but
for
we're
fun.
finally at the same resolution.
Oh, we are finally at the same resolution. But is
Now
it our
I
new-
can share screens
This
with
is-
you,
this-
and you won't have to
this-
be like, wait, I can't fucking see it.
There
Look,
we go.
that's gonna be me. Yeah, put it.
Cherno Bite, thank you so much.
So the top is gonna be the new uniform, and there's a sneak peek of what my skirt might look like.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
Okay.
for the new model. I have 3 new outfits coming.
I'm so excited.
Ma'am, you are so... I have never seen you this excited.
I'm so fucking happy.
I'm happy to see you happy. Because I know you mean like, it's been a while, but now you're going to get some new clothes and finally can
Yeah.
throw away those ones you've been wearing for a long time. I mean, you're cleaning them still, but, you know, it's just... They're all
Maybe
stretched
a little
out.
bit of a new hairstyle as well. You'll see.
A new hairstyle?
New hairstyle.
What's wrong with needing to double check when you chat to somebody if it's okay to check them out?
Nappa, you are not a true Saiyan. You have no hair.
Who the fuck is Nappa?
I don't know, but that's what someone in the bar is yelling. I think they've had too much to drink.
Who the fuck is Nappa?
I don't know. That dude with the kind of spiky hair in the widow's peak is yelling about him in the corner. The one who came in
Anime
here on the-
character?
Yeah, the anime character in the corner. The one
Huh.
who came in on that flying ball.
Whoa, people still watch anime?
I know. In this economy.
That's could be said any given era, actually. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Cherno Bite, thank you so much for the 550 bits. Bees of burden, bees of burden. So,
Bees of
my-
burden. Holy shit.
Imagine watching anime. I know, right, LK? I know, right? Imagine watching anime and us shutting up. Bees
Imagine us
are
having almost
cringe.
nothing to talk about.
Well, it's like we went through the holidays, and like, a lot of the subjects we could talk about right now are negative.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we had so much happening in November. We really had. And then the holidays hit, and we both got fucking swamped. And like, I've got
I did not
weekend
properly
after
holiday
weekend
relax.
after weekend after weekend of having to fucking fly places. So like, it's just
Ma'am,
gonna be.
ma'am, just say getting high, because that's where you're at. You're getting high, you're going up high, and you're just
No,
head's gonna be
I'm
in the clouds.
actually traveling. I am high while I do it, but it doesn't mean I'm not physically going to a completely different place.
Thank you 100 bits, Willustrator, as well. Oh my goodness. But thank you guys. We're up to a level 11 hype train, and we are like 10% through a level 12 hype train. Absolutely bad, crazy. Category SL, thank you again for the 38 gifted shots earlier. Speaking of high, I need my edibles. It is Friday night, everybody.
Someone else from the Dragon Ball. Hang on just a second. I got it.
What?
I have a phone call coming in. I have to take this. I'll be
Is
right
this
back.
World of Warcraft related? What I say about World of Warcraft calls, it doesn't count as a smoke break. I don't care if it's even more addictive. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Anyways, hi chat. How are you doing? Okay. I was never a goth girl. Mojo.
Okay,
for
back. I'm back. Holy shit. What the fuck?
Okay, Mim, I thought I told you, Mim, that you can't step out for a smoke if it's World of Warcraft. I don't care if it's more
World of
addictive.
Warcraft. It was a phone call.
You said it was a Dragon Guild. I'm assuming that was World of Warcraft related. Oh, the Dragon Guild's calling.
When did I even once say Dragon Guild?
I don't know. That's what threw me about the entire thing. The crux of
No,
this is
you're
that you
just pulling shit out of your ass.
Trav, roll that tape back and see who's wrong or right.
Yeah, Trav.
See?
You know who. You were wrong!
I don't know. I don't know if I was or not. That's really the fun thing for Trav to figure that out. What the fuck? 100! Hold on. Let me get some water in my throat here. Hold on.
She just did it again. She just did it again. She just did it again.
S-L. Woo!
With 200.
200. Drinks! All right, Katarina tonight. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole.
Ole.
My God.
Katarina, you are insanely generous. Oh my God. Thank you so much for supporting Taka.
Like,
Thank you so much for supporting Taka and his bar.
Level 13 completed hype train in the middle of that. I didn't even get a chance to thank Lucky Level 13 here on Friday the 13th. Everybody, this is supposed to be an unlucky day. It's supposed to be an unlucky. It's nothing. What? The fuck? No. This isn't Elon Musk. This someone's being kind and using their money. for good.
Exactly. Which is why
He's
we are always so
literally-
insanely thankful and fucking humbled when people
Hell yeah.
are willing to spend
My
their
God.
hard-earned cash to support
Absolutely.
people like us. And thank you so much for supporting my friend Taka and his
Thank
bar.
you so much, Katarina. And everybody, please, three cheers for Katarina in the chat. Yes, I
Hip,
never
hip.
seen Taka this happy. Well, I got Mim back.
Hip hip.
I know you're
Hip,
hip,
hip.
Mim.
What?
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Katarina.
Katarina! Hooray! I love
Taka-
it so much.
Taka, when will we get a no pants night at the bar when we're not on Twitch.com anymore? What the fuck site do you think we're on? Listen,
yeah.
a lot of the VTubers are getting away with booty shorts, and I see the reverse end, and I'm seeing nothing but plump cheeks. Just shiny, smooth, plump cheeks just looking to be spanked. Okay?
Booty, 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 booty.
Thank you, ma'am,
You're
for
welcome.
making my point. Taka, do you pay Mim in kisses or tickles? No, Mim gets tipped in tickles. But Mim can barely handle the tip.
Yeah. It's a lot.
So many have been less than shorts. Yes, they have been. I'm like, I see. Expert level bathing suit is your lower attire.
Did you spec into that?
Well,
Did you
pretty
put
much-
extra points in swimsuit?
I was gonna say it's about as thin as a spec, so it makes sense. I don't even understand. It feels like you don't even want to contain your ass. If anything, it's just outlining and accentuate.
Oh, what
Right,
about
but-
a VTuber without
right,
skin?
right.
Would
If-
Twitch,
without
what?
skin?
Would Twitch allow a VTuber without skin?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, there's plenty of thin-skinned VTubers out there. Starting right here, everybody.
Yep, right here.
Why does this have Freakazoid vibes?
Welcome to the Fragile Egos.
Wait, Mim.
What?
Apparently this has. Never mind, I can't do it.
Oh no.
Well, Zen
Never
being
mind.
naked.
Scrap that one.
Well, Zen being naked in gecko form is like. Well, no, Zen's smooth down there like a Barbie.
Exactly. It's kind of like looking at an actual gecko. So it's not really like, it's not lewd.
I think
It's more scientific.
my favorite gecko video is the one where they were doing like the April Fool's 3D Among Us one with all the gecko models, and just Mel shoots Silver Whale. Mel, no, bang, and just Mel, and just giggle and laughing, and I'm like, that's the best part of the whole stream right there.
Yep, right
Because
there.
it was Mel, but the head Bobby while she was cackling. I'm like, oh my god, evil. Oh my god, nature dog. Actually, Zen rated me earlier this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Zen was like Takahata. Zen wasn't like that. But,
No.
It's like anyone who raids, they immediately run away because they're tired. Katarina SL. My God, My God. Oh my God, Katarina, the pipes are blowing.
She ordered those four for her table. That's the first actual drink she's ordered for herself and her.
For herself. Oh man.
Those four
Better
drinks
go
right
over
there.
there and pepper and kisses. My God, level 14 hype train is complete, everybody, and now we're on to the level 15 hype train. The hype train's been going for about 30 minutes now, I think. Actually.
What is your fucking record?
Shit. I don't know, but I know one of the ones during my 2-year anniversary on New Year's Eve was pretty high.
Gotcha.
Oh, my 200 are for
Or
me.
for me.
Well, we're gonna need to call the ambulance for you.
21 is your current record, apparently.
Yeah, 21. I think that's what one of the nights. I think that was like the new record we hit on the New Year's Eve stream. It was why that New Year's Eve stream was such a big deal. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, guys.
Mistress Doom, hello, honey.
It was like 21 or so, right? Yes. Hello, Mistress Doom.
Hi,
I got her to play.
Mistress, when are we gonna duel? I totally forgot if we actually set a date. I'm sorry. I'm fucking stupid. I still want to duel you.
Also,
I have my deck already. You won't have to build it like you build tacos.
hey, I'll have you know that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is filmed before a live studio. I'm just gonna go into a Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge quote. Look at me! I'm Seto Kaiba. I have a dragon fetish, and I sound like Brock from Pokemon. Screw the... That's my favorite. One of his favorite lines in the first season.
That's one of the best.
No, you laughed before you even got to the end. Like, look at me! I'm Seto Kaiba. I've got a dragon fetish, and sound like Brock from Pokemon. Screw the rules. I'm in love with Nurse Joy. That's it, Moto. You're fucking dead. Best taunting ever. Best rope. I'm like, oh, that was good. It's just screw the rules. I'm in love with Nurse Joy.
Yes,
it's like next
actually, Taka and I did duel not too long ago. He was Seto Kaiba, and I was you.
That's right. Ah!
It was an honor to duel you.
Was
and
it?
To crush that ass.
The only ass whose will be crushed is yours. Shit. I am not owned. The Napolorian, thank you for the 500 bits. Heart of these nuts. Mokuma, laugh at my
nuts
joke!
on your chin, Kaiba.
Shit, Mokuma, I need you to come in and help me when I do that.
Sorry, big bro. Oh, big brother, I'm so sorry.
I love how, like, Yugi and Seto are the only names not changed. Everyone else's name was changed.
Yep.
Everyone else. Nah. Should we have a character called Honda? No, that's not gonna happen.
And I activate your mama, Kaiba. Your
Well,
mama.
joke's on you.
I activated her.
Too bad for you, Pharaoh, because my mother's in the graveyard. Golden
You'll be in the
Manic!
graveyard with these nuts on your chin.
Okay, you know what? She should be removed from play. How about that, Moto? I didn't bulldoze your house down even though I tried to get the zoning rights to do it.
I have the zoning rights for these nuts on your chin.
Stop it! All right, Golden Manic with the 4,000 bits. Thank you so much. I didn't even read the message. No comment, just love you, Taka. Ah, thank God. Remove the mum. I removed my mum from play, and I placed 3 cards face down.
No, Kaiba, we have to play this card game on motorcycles now. Kids love motorcycles.
Kids can't drive motorcycles, though.
Maybe where you're from.
We're from Fantasy Japan, right? No, now I'm Chaz. But I'm really good at playing card games, and that's what life's all about. Fucking.
What was the character you played again in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged?
Oh, I played darts. I was the filler season villain.
That's right, you were darts.
Oboshi Zero. Now, first of all, I feel bad. Because LK Dart. LK is just like, redacted. Thank you for the 400 bits. Oboshi Zero. Thank you again. I fucking loved playing darts because Martin. It was just, oh my God, it was a treat to get to be like. It was just
The Oricocamalos.
Or calc below. That's right, fair whoa. Give in to the inevitable. See, in my head, and it would have been a wild mindfuck. Like, it was not in the episode, but just like, go ahead, Pharaoh. Give in to the inevitable. Wait, hold on. What? Wait, were you faking the whole time? What? Hype Train complete level 15, everybody! My
You guys
God.
are fucking amazing, Katarina.
With
SL, you
12
are. Oh my God.
With 416 shots ordered here in the bar. Had to let it go. That's okay, Katarina. It's thank you so much, but thank you for not breaking your bank. Seriously. It was such a pleasure working with Martin on that. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just darts was just so much fun. It was a game of breaking all the voiceover rules. It was literally, it's like, okay, everything wrong with voice acting I get to do now. Everything. Drag out the word, wrong enunciation, cut off. The whole purpose was to just be like, and the way we retconned it to be an Atlantean accent.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm talking in a perfect Atlantean accent? Do you understand how weird English is? Do you know how weird your language is? Our language is fucking beautiful. It took me a long time to learn that word.
You were Ghost Snapper in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged?
I
What?
was! That's right, Pharaoh. Wait a minute, did you just summon a bunch of Z fighters in one turn? Yeah, so? That's against the rules! Wait, hold on, I'll get my things crossed there, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on, yeah,
you're
I'm
getting your things crossed.
Oh, that was bad. Well, hold on, no, sorry, I started with the wrong foot. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Cell, how's that pussy?
Busstastic. Fuck this. So everybody, welcome again to our stream. It's myself and Mim.
Welcome. We're so happy you're here and drunk. Thanks to Katarina.
I saw the art of the Ojamas as the Ginyu Force, and I'm like, is this how Taka sees them? No, because Ojamas are literally Ghost Snapper. Okay? In Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, they're haunting the Vegeta of that show to the point where he's insane. And it's amazing. And he literally has the line, but I'm really good at playing card games, and that's what life is all about! Like, he's screaming it all. And I'm just like this, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's gone insane! After he was defeated by the protagonist, he went, he just went nuts. It's like if Vegeta was beaten by Goku and just became a fucking but not like, because Vegeta still had his pride, but this guy goes full tits up crazy.
Which Yu-Gi-Oh! Was this?
This is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and his name is Chaz Chazington.
Chazzy.
I think, was that his name? Mistress Doom is mad at me if I got that wrong.
Oh no! I need to see GX, and I still need to see 5Ds, and I need to see
Chaz Princeton.
XCs
And his catchphrase was Chaz it up, by the way.
Chaz
Chaz it up! Chad, he gets a whole school to do it with him. Princeton. What a last name. Chaz Princeton.
Chaz Princeton.
And I have you know that I'm elite and better than everyone. It was like a parody of Vegeta. I'm not gonna lie. It was like they took Vegeta and put him in Yu-Gi-Oh!
So a Chad with money is a Chaz.
But no, he gets kicked out of like the highest tier of school, so he's forced to join the loser class who lives in a fucking shed. He's like, I'll have you know, I'm not joining because we're friends or anything. Yeah, he's just such
because we're both outcasts, and I can use you for my personal. It's like
you know what it feels like? It feels like it is Nicolas Cage playing Vegeta. And I don't.
Oh my
this
God!
This is not a shot against.
That sound amazing.
Because it's great! He was the best part of the show!
I'm gonna rip your face off.
Just, you know the thing where he just unhinged laughs when everything crazy happens? He does that shit.
Yeah, for real.
And one of the guys shows up and he's... What's his name? Oh god. I don't know. Chimney Crocker? Not Chimney Crocker, that's from G Gundam.
Jiminy Crickets?
No, it was a guy who shows up and he has Dino DNA!
What is this giraffe? What is
No, you see, he's... Okay, so we're gonna see the name in the chat here. You're not gonna believe it's his name. You're not gonna believe the name of this character. Tyranno Hasselberry. So here's the story, okay? No, hold on. Let me sell it. So his backstory. His backstory is he was on a dig site, and then, like, something fell on his leg, and he was gonna die, so then they put, like, a dinosaur bone, so now he's more like to replace it, so now he's more like a dinosaur, because he's got dinosaur DNA. None of that makes sense.
I'm gonna have these hassleberries on your chin.
You think that's crazy? You should find out what a croc the next guy is, because he has a little alligator on the back of him, and he's Australian.
What?
He's like, oh there, mate. Oh, I'm the Australian 4Kids voice for this show. I'm like, there he is.
Wait,
There's
isn't that
all-
the dude? Isn't that? Did they get the same dude that was that redheaded biker during the last one?
I don't know. I don't know. I think that was
The one that was like obsessed with my. The one that was
Jim
obsessed with
Jim
my.
Crocodile Cook was his name, by the way.
Jim Crocodile.
I hate that 4Kids will never finish GX. Yeah, that's the truth of it. They never finished dubbing GX, and they
What?
stopped dubbing. No, it's because one of the seasons was trash. It's the sad truth of it is one of their mid seasons was really long and really bad and took too long. It's a good story, just took too long to get to the point.
Yeah.
So there's a plot where
Enemies
they go to the Duel Monsters world or wherever in their universe, and then like this is where Jaden, because he had Karibo, and then he gets replaced with that dark god. And, like, Loki corrupts him, turns him evil. In my headcanon, I'm like, that's right, everybody. I had sex. And I will do things to hurt you all so I can continue to have sex. That's like, that's right, everybody. I had sex. And just has sex once, becomes evil as fuck.
That's
The
what
dark
happened.
thing with Jaden is his lover, essentially. It's like Yubel, and she's like a fucking evil. Like, she's like Midna from that one Zelda game, but like low-key hyper, like she's like really like trying to like spiritually fuck him. It's like it's just like the original series. Actually, no, it's no different from the regular Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, no, not at all. 100% the same thing.
Tell me about you say the bad boy you who flat out decks Punk in the face. You say, oh, I never watched 5Ds.
5D's nuts. On your chin.
I wish I had a 1 millionth joke award. And that's the 1 millionth time that joke's been made.
Valiant Crowler is
Sean plays the horrible teacher in the first act. Oh, class.
Oh yeah, the one that plays fucking the ancient gear.
That's right, class. It is I, Professor Crowler. Now you may know this. I only like the rich and hate the poor. Like squeeze. It's like imagine what if we took Professor Snape, but he was Snagglepuss.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. It's not great. But
Oh, no.
Sean knocked it out of the park. It was hilarious. I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can tell.
Sean.
Ow!
That was a great crowler. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
They really think you'll like card games on motorcycles.
Literally, Mr. Stream wants me to watch it. I'm just like, why? Why? I hate it. This is where it all gets away from me. 5Ds is where it all goes away. It's where they add a bunch of new shit. And I'm like, nah!
Did you tell Mem about the origin of Jaden's power? What is the origin of Jaden's power?
I don't fucking know.
Sex.
Yeah, he had sex once, and now he's a villain.
He had
What is
sex
so hard?
one fucking
I
time,
had
and now
sex
he thinks
once,
he's
and if I
Jesus.
get your soul to the dark gods, I'll have sex twice as much.
Woo! Synchro summoning is badass, and you can't tell me otherwise. It is pretty cool. I do like synchro.
For you. It's badass for you.
I like the tradition. I like the fusion summoning, and link
Fusion's
summoning
fine.
is pretty fun.
No, anything outside of fusion is a throw for me.
Xyz is pretty fun. I understand Xyz. Xyz and links make sense to me. I still don't understand synchro all the way. Like the tuner cards, that it's a little too technical.
Oh, well, son, I don't know what you're referring, unfortunately. Just watch Zexel and Arc 5. Why would I watch the ones that are considered worse versions of the other show when I don't want to watch the good version of that? Okay?
Yeah.
I will watch it eventually.
And
Mim, will
sadly,
watch
you know,
5D?
4Kids gets the bad rap. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. By the way, man, no. It's okay. Yes, Mr. Stream, I'm gonna watch 5Ds as well. Not these nuts, but also 4Kids. In the end, they were hired to make something for a particular targeted demographic. That was their job.
Mr. Doom, yes, I will absolutely watch it with you.
A lot of people give him grief, but here's the thing. I flat out think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the most iconic dubs of all time. It is.
The first season, absolutely. The first iteration, 100%, one of the most
Yes,
legendary.
yes. I'm trying to think if one of the second season's good too, but like, man, that casting of that first season's made it age like, wow, what a crazy get. Like again, Mako Tsunami is played by the lead dude from Book of Mormon. Okay, and now he plays the gay kid on Big Mouth. And it's just like you go back there, and it's just like, that's right, I'm gonna fight you. You can hear it. He's like, oh yeah, see, but he's doing like the manly voice that every actor has. Yes, he's doing that. He's doing the for real. Oh yeah, that was him, guys. You can go back and hear.
The manly man voice.
Yep. It's why that first season was just so fun. Even like, dude,
You've been trying to beat these nuts for years, Kyla.
It's like Weevil.
Hello there, you.
Dude, by the way, World of Warcraft just did a Yu-Gi-Oh nod. They did a whole quest line where you help the dragon Yumi Dono defeat the blue dragon Seto. Seto.
I mean, I could zoom in on myself right now and look at the camera, like Jim from The Office. Mm-hmm. That's good though. It's cool that they referenced it.
And they did they do the whole thing where like Seto throws his cards in the water. No, my cards! And
You have a third-rate deck, and you're an even worse duelist.
And like, it was everything. It was fucking amazing. It's a whole quest line of Yu-Gi-Oh references.
Man, you're a second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck. Is that the way? Is that the line?
That was the way they did it, yeah.
For third-rate deck for a fourth-rate duelist. Yo,
Yeah.
There we go. My goodness. I also censored Pegasus getting the Millennium Eye shoved into his socket. Well, I mean, that one's obvious. Like that. There's some obvious edits. It's just the one.
Well,
the one
guys, and you also have to remember those edits were not actually made by 4Kids. They were made by the TV channels that
Don't
were
forget
going to
this.
air it.
The company that
It was the
contracted
FCC.
4Kids. Remember, 4Kids was contracted to do this, to make it for a particular demographic, because it really had worked, especially with One Piece, like because it had worked with Yu-Gi-Oh, and they wanted to replicate that. The problem is there was just too much to strip away in One Piece to kind of made it more challenging. It made it more challenging.
Yeah.
It really did. One Piece conceptually has a lot of guns and blood. It does. For that reason, just some of the edits were just very silly. They're just silly.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's not even like the casting was not bad. I actually like a lot of the cast.
Baby
I like a lot
Keith and his scary finger.
Betty Keith. What about the scary guy who comes in the night? The one, Panic. Don't you remember Panic? Who doesn't remember Panic?
Was he the one in the graveyard?
Yeah. No, he wasn't the one in the graveyard. He was the one who came at night. He's the one. He is here to take. He's hunting the star chips. Yes.
He was that big scare.
oh, yeah.
He was the guy who started the duel in the middle of the night. Remember? 'Cause
Yes.
He was he's the hunter. He was actually pretty much their PvP guy.
Gotcha.
He wasn't there to win the tournament. He was there to eliminate people.
Bones was a zombie duelist. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that Zon's guy.
My cards. No, that's Weevil.
That's right, Yugi. Why don't you suck a dick? Suck my dick. Suck it. Take your giant lips and suck my dick.
Yeah, he's literally the player killer in JP, hence PK on his outfit. Yeah, that makes sense.
Player killer. That's
He's the
right.
player killer. He's not even there to win. That's the thing about Pat. That's why I actually like the concept of him, because that's a great spoiler.
Yeah.
When everyone's like resting, here you go, guys. Guys just taking people's heads essentially to keep the tournament going. No.
It's like, nope, you fucking lose.
Weevil, oh man, Weevil's just a bug trainer for Pokemon. Got tired of being punked on, constantly snapped, and then was in the whole show anyways.
Yep. Way to go, Weevil. You worked your way. You weeviled yourself into being main cast.
Nailed it. And then joined Darts' evil council.
Pretty much. Along with Rex fucking Raptor.
Yeah, I like dinosaurs. There's bugs and dinosaurs. There's a winning combination.
LK turning the Beavis and Butthead was so apt and perfect for how they are in the rest of the series after the first season. Because they are just... they're just... I don't even know how to describe them. When they play villains in that one...
You said
in the
more
third...
about- I'm gonna duel you on top of a train.
Fucking third season, man. It's so wacky.
It is. It was crazy.
Anyways, guys, we talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while here.
We have, but it's fine. I think they're digging it. Then you have the Card Captors TV edit. Wait,
God, there's so many versions of card captors too.
Guys, just blame the FCC. Always blame the FCC when they over-edit an anime.
I will always sum up the FCC with the Family Guy joke they made about the FCC. Gentlemen, as you all know, one person calling in to complain is 1 million people. So last night, 14 million people called in to complain.
Oh no.
I love how that starts. I'm like, immediately, exactly. They always treat it like one person's a million people. It's like,
Yeah,
no.
it's fucking awful.
That's why, like, I'll say this: you have to be pretty fucking consistent with how annoying you are when Family Guy, South Park, The Simpsons, Future, all of them have the same jokes about you.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
and that is 4 very separate groups of writers. So,
I think The Simpsons did it best, where it's just the censor going like, nope, can't say that, nope, and then he starts laughing his ass off. Nope, can't do that. Nope,
Can't do that one either.
Yep,
That's
yep,
my favorite.
Can't do that either.
What was that one thing where they had the cup in front of their mouth? Man, I'm so psyched for the Packers to win. To win. They'll be taking on the Cowboys.
It's like
Oh, man.
it's just like Kill Bill. My
Oh, but-
name's
but-
Buck, and I'm here to party.
So he does the whole bit, the whole scene, he goes on like, oh yeah, I can't wait for the Cowboys to take them on. Hey guys, oh man, you see all the drama with President Clinton and his wife Hillary. And I'm like, that's a next level joke right there, guys. That keeps going. It's like, yeah, it was like that year.
VoD Aliyah, come on in, grab a table. Have a
Mr.
seat.
Black.
We'll be right with you.
Hello, kids. I am Mr. Black. What scene? How's it going? What's in a scene? Well, I'll tell you right now, it's Mim and myself as crystal clear and as 4K and 60 FPS as we possibly can right now.
What? I'm in a scene right now?
Exactly. Well, you've always been seen, Mim. I can't call you emo. You're not sad enough. This
Lame joke. I'm
Hey.
taking my break. I'm
What's
taking
in
my break because
Retro Mary VT, thank you so much. I see a Mim. Not anymore, you don't, Katarina. Mim is... sorry, I'm just very nervous. You're all so beautiful. Remember Beyblade? No. Remember Blank? I sure do, chat. Thank you all for coming to the Weary 101, everybody. So, big news for tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST, everybody. I am going to be doing a reaction stream as I'm going to be watching through, like, part 1 of Season 2 of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, starting around 3 p.m. PST. We're going to be watching for a couple hours. I can tell this season's going to take me a long time to get through, so I'm assuming I'm just going to do part 1. I'm not going to do both parts back-to-back. So, I'll probably have a week in between the two. So, yeah, that's tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST, and I'm super jazzed to be doing commentary. In Season 2, I play a couple characters. Like, in Season 1, I played Nappa. In Season 2, I play Nappa again for a couple cameos, but the two characters I take onto myself are Dende.
Little Green. A lot of people don't actually realize I play Little Green in the show. So if I'm positive, my family will come back to life.
You're really on that again still, aren't you? And
Super Kami Guru.
I have a lot of Super Kami Guru jokes. Yeah, I have a lot of Super Kami Guru jokes to talk about in Season 2. I also play Goldo as well, but he's like dead in 5 minutes, so, you know. I joke with the guys that I had more fucking lines recorded for Goldo than in Heffel than the actual series. Is Denda the only good guy you voice? I think so. Except for, like, secondaries, and I play a lot of those, too. Yeah, Big Green, get in here.
Big Green.
Are we talking episodes 11 to 20? I'm not going to say the amounts, because then if I deviate from them, a bunch of you guys will be like, well, you said this amount, and you deviated. And it's like, yes. Well, yes, everybody. I hope you're having a good day so far. I'm glad everything looks really good. You know? I'm glad everything looks really clean on my stream now, because it looks really, 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 really nice. I gotta say that much at least. My god. Doc gets to be Super Kami twice. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Season 3, that's the one where I got lots to say. Oh, yeah. You did a good job making the bar spotless. Well, for right now, at least, yeah? In our D&D campaign, boo! Oh, no, too bad. Dang, that dates it. Remember D&D? The 15-hour stream. Now I gotta build to that. Have I done voices for Devil Artemis? Yep. Don't forget, you voiced Lord Slug, the good brother Guru. Yeah, but he's not in the series. He's in the movie. That's different. Movies are different. Movies are like one-offs, you know? The Dragon Ball Z movies are like 45 to 50 minutes long, and it's like a hyper-condensed version of an arc. Those were really the ultimate challenge of writers, I think, was the movies. Because we can only cut about half of it, and we had to keep so much to explain everything. Critical Role took a stance finally. Well, what scene? Not finally. You know how much legal loopholes they're probably in right now for they're not legally allowed to badmouth D&D probably and shit. So it's gonna take them a while when they're so heavily linked. My favorite abridged DBZ movie. Broly was funny as fuck. The true tragedy of Broly is we actually had a lot more written for Broly when he was tiny, but we realized there were like no scenes of him as like thin Broly where he's talking. We're like, fuck! So that was the only issue. I think the movies we made were fantastic. It's really hard for me to pick a favorite one because they're all great in different reasons. Like, God. Like the Cooler movies are fantastic.
God was your reason?
Mess up?
God was your reason?
God?
You said God.
Oh, I always say God. I always take the Lord's name in vain.
That's why I love you.
Jesus puts up with me, though. Dang, that's unfortunate. Yeah, here we go. Everybody, I'm doing my marathon tomorrow.
The Christian man? What? God is Mim confirmed? No.
Is it true
Wouldn't
that you
that be crazy?
That'd be crazy. It's Brian and Stewie. Hey.
Is it true that you voice fake Mr. Satan in Dragon Ball Z Kai?
Well, I can say that there's footage out there that seems to be that I am I did do that, but there's also footage where I'm not. It's really weird.
It is really weird.
If anyone's never seen that scene, it's a mind fuck and a half.
A little bit of a mind fuck, yeah.
The line at the very end is what makes it perfect, in my opinion. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's just like cherry.
Yeah,
the perfect
cherry
cherry.
on top.
Cherry. It's like sometimes it's like that one scene from The Simpsons. No, you can't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's today's chaos, Taka? Corn. On the cob. Yeah. The cob is also blades.
Wait, what? Stab in the mouth with butter?
Exactly, ma'am. So, ma'am, now you'd be
Do
playing
you
a bunch
take
of
the
Warhammer.
corn on the cob with butter?
No, blood and skulls.
No. Oh, so you? Got you.
When I first started playing Warhammer, there were 4 branches of chaos, and there were so many corn players. It was so annoying. They're so fucking annoying, corn players, because their whole strategy was, run at you, kill you all, chop you up to pieces. Like, there's no differences.
Now I want to see the kid that got viral for the corn shit last year. I want that video, but I want him to be singing about.
I wish that kid all the best, but you can't digest corn properly.
No, it's too metallic and bloody.
What?
Skulls for the skull throne. Corn for the corn god.
Milk for the corn.
Nim is a Christian confirmed? What? I'm a Satanist.
Yeah, you're literally the opposite of what you said.
I'm kind of the polar opposite, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for them to correct that, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're gonna live here in this, I think. Mim is a god and a Satanist at the same coin.
Mindfuck, right?
Kind of.
It's like that movie with Jet Li about being the one.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, Mim. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and The One have like a similar premise, and it's very hilarious to me.
Yo, really? Okay, well then. God,
Well, no,
I really need to watch this movie.
Okay, so when you watch Everything, Everywhere at Once, I want to prepare you. No spoilers in the chat. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes, and does not feel it. Okay, this is one of the movie that tackles a lot of shit, generational trauma. On many different being an immigrant as well. That's part of the story. I kind of was a bit of a miss with me because of my experiences. But the one thing they have is ADHD, in particular, ADHD regret.
Oh shit.
So I want you to know there is a part in this movie which you will cry. It will happen. But the problem is this actually happened where it was, I was crying because of how sad it was. Then I was laughing at something. Then I was crying again, laughing again, and crying again. They gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've never been comboed in a movie like that before in my life.
Damn.
It's because it really hit. It really hit on a couple things. Because all I will say is because it's destroyed my top 10 list essentially, man. It has. Essentially, I need to rewatch it a second time to see where it lands. I don't want to say it's taking number 1, but it's in the top 3 at least, because that's how good it was. It like literally went, holy fuck, I wasn't expecting something to shoot up my list of favorite movies, like all the way to the top here. But again, I cannot begin to tell you why, like, because I don't want to give away shit too much about this film, because it's just really wonderful to watch without really knowing much. It's so fantastic in how much it conveys. The writer and the conceptual director for everything, like when he was working on it, because he was studying neurodivergencies in about 2010, 2011 when he started the project, essentially. And then he was just looking it up, and then, that's weird. It kind of sounds like something I do. And he's like, wait, what? What? 3 hours later, damn it, booked an appointment. 1 year later, he was diagnosed with pretty severe ADHD, and then it completely explained everything in his life immediately, and that's actually kind of conveyed in the movie, too.
Wow.
I know, it's why it's really hitting on a lot of stuff. It's...
Okay. I'm gonna.
You make sure your night is clear. It's gonna mess you up. I mean that.
Okay.
It's gonna mess. I mean that, man. It's gonna mess you. Everyone I warned, like Mistress Doom, watched it and legit can confirm that. Can confirm. Reject modernity, accept Xbox Live. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. No, guys. No, I'm really more of a fan of the One. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to call the Xbox One the One, like they wanted.
Yeah, it is the one.
It's time. It's time to bring it back. Rygoths. Thank you for the 15 months of support.
Rygoth, what's up, you sexy motherfucker?
Rygoth, you sexy mother beep.
Huevo splash.
I think I ended up watching the South Park movie to recover my brain a little bit. That's what Mr. Stu. I need to, because it didn't make me feel sad.
Satan.
What an experience!
You like that, don't you, bitch?
Satan.
That movie is still funny. I rewatched it with Mistress Doom again.
It's one of the best movies ever. It's one of the best musicals ever produced.
Yeah, I wish I could show that to my mom. She hates swearing, though. I know. That makes that movie in particular the one I can't show her. I know, right?
Well,
hates...
hang on.
There is no censor. If I can find a censor
Here's
version
the
of that
thing.
movie.
Here's the thing. Let me a little out of character story for you. My father is, you know, my dad. He's a fucking traditional cowboy.
Okay, everybody. I want you to imagine we're gonna have a celebrity. We're gonna pick a celebrity to be your dad for this story. You know who it is? It's John Wayne, but 10 inches taller. It's going up.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, my dad is a traditional cowboy. One of the movies that we used to watch together that he laughs the hardest at is Team America.
Oh, good.
In particular, he laughs the hardest at the dolls having sex scene.
Oh, it's so funny.
I know.
Now, here's the thing. Did your dad watch?
I have a feeling if you show your mom, it might end up better than you think. Because
I've tried. My mom was such a fan of Thunderbirds back in the day. When she was a kid, she loved Thunderbirds, the marionette show. If I showed her that movie, Team America, she would shit a brick at the sex scene. She would literally be like, "No!" It's so funny. It's also there's three kinds of people: dicks, pussies, and assholes. Pussies don't like dicks. Let me tell you
something, Chuck. You know what?
Because
if we don't take care of these assholes, our pussies and our dicks are gonna be covered in shit.
See, pussies don't like dicks because pussies get fucked by dicks. But dicks also fuck assholes.
Chuck.
And if the pussies don't let the dicks fuck the assholes, then we're all gonna be covered in shit. And that's humanity, everybody.
That's humanity, and then the vomit.
And then he goes out and vomits for a straight up 45 seconds straight. The end. And then just cuts to Trey Parker with what I can only describe as an increasingly hilariously dated Asian voice. Fuck you!
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, his Kim Jong. His Kim Jong Il.
It's just Cartman. It's like literally what he was writing essentially was the same voice he did for Mr. Kim, but as Cartman, essentially. No.
Oh, guys, the people in the chat being like, "Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?" Just look up
America.
Just look up just YouTube Team America drunk scene, and like it's an old man giving sage advice while he is drunk off of his ass.
And it's actually pretty accurate. I look back at that quote, I'm like, he's not necessarily wrong. That's the best part about it, actually.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of
It's
issues are
actually
just like
really good advice, really simplified advice.
it's like if you boil it all down, it's like the thing is there are different groups of people. There's millions of kinds of people. There are some people who just like when someone fucks around, they
Matt Damon.
You know the story of why they had the weird voice for the Matt Damon one, yeah?
No.
Well, they ordered them all, right? They ordered a big batch of all the celebrities for the final part of the movie, and all of them were fine. And then Matt Damon's came in, and they're like, "This thing has Down syndrome."
Oh no, yeah.
They're like, "Dude, he has Down syndrome."
Oh,
Okay.
no.
And they made the call to go Matt Damon the whole time because also they make fun of Matt Damon all the time in their show. In the new streamer wars, they actually had Matt Damon shilling crypto and then being peed on.
Wait, was he in the episode where in the future with Butters selling
No,
crypto?
see, remember how they had those two specials
know
where they're in
when-
the future? But then there were two specials after it called the Streaming Wars that take place on.
Yeah.
And those two ones were not in the future. Those two were the continuation.
That's right.
And
We watched
the
it
thing is,
together.
don't remember what Matt Damon said? Fortune favors the bold. He keeps using Matt Damon ad lines now, and that's like Cartman's character. Fortune favors the bold, Mom. And at one point, when at some point, like there's something he can whine about, he's like, "Remember, silence and violence." And I'm like, Cartman's fantastic because he always co-ops good-meaning shit to get what he wants.
Yep.
And this is an important kind of character to see. And that's why a lot of their plots are literally bad people co-opting shit and then pushing it to the extreme. I don't know. Self-worth's all over the
Legitimate
place.
evil. Cartman is
Oh, this one. I'm gonna do the top.
chaotic
I am
evil.
gonna do the top 10 list, Mim. I'm actually gonna do my top 10
Well,
list,
really
and
neutral evil.
you
what's
know what? You know what he is? He's chaotic neutral. That's who Cartman is.
Yeah.
That's the tragedy.
yeah.
He's not actually evil. He's just wants. Here's
It's
like
just-
Cartman
it's all
is
about
the
him.
Cartman
It's all
is the
about him.
character personification of the dog who catches the bumper of the car.
In a lot of ways, he's well. Actually, no, I'm not gonna make that comparison.
He's also very, and I just love now knowing it's a direct thing that in Chainsaw Man that the one demon power is literally just, all right, so I just have Cartman in my show and he's now a girl demon. I'm like,
Gotcha.
that's good. That's good, right? Like, literally.
Raging gamer. Well, I'll tell you what I like about Australia.
Yeah?
I was down in Melbourne. I held a
Melbourne, eh?
koala.
Yeah, down in Greece there, huh?
It pooped on me.
It did? That's a shit time you had there, man.
It was the most. It was amazing. It was the most amazing thing in my life. It's like this koala just took his shit on me. Oh God, what are those accents? I know.
Australian accents. Are you fucking deaf? Anyways, assholes. You get on microphone and you be bad at Australian accents, okay?
All accents are bad accents when you do them.
Exactly. The only good people who are good at doing accents are people who have no vocal range. Hi-oh!
I am Australian, so I won't be that. Yeah, but then then try to do a British or a fucking or an American accent. Let's see what happens.
An American
It's for
accent.
fun.
Hold on
No
there,
one-
fella.
If you come in here expecting an actual Australian accent,
I'm yellow, I'm bloody Australian. I just gibberish after that point. I can't even understand what he's saying. God damn.
Neva.
Isn't Hexadecimal also chaotic neutral? I would say that she's chaotic neutral as well. Chaotic neutral characters are the kind of guy, you know who's chaotic neutral as well? Team Rocket.
Very true.
They're not evil because they don't side with the villains in the movies who are like doing end game shit. And they're just like, listen, now, Jesse, I'm all for stealing Pokemon, but should we really be killing the Pokemon and doing all that and killing the entire environment? No, James, we live here. No, right. I was thinking we were going to be with the guy, but he's kind of an asshole. It's just the truth of the movies every time. I think they're kind of assholes, you know? That's why I love
Jesse and James, I always saw as more, as like not necessarily villains. They thought that they were doing good. They
It's
thought
Tom-
that what they were doing was for the greater good of humanity, and they were just stupid people
They were
that got
Tom
used.
Tom to Ash's Jerry.
They were well-meaning, but not very smart people that got used. And
I will say this, everybody. Jesse and James are the best characters in Pokemon. Yeah, easily.
yeah, absolutely, agreed.
Just both iterations of the performers. I will say that. And that's it. I know that can be very controversial. People will be like, no, the original actors are the best. No, they're both good. They both did a bang-up job. Both Ashes and both Brocks. And both the new cast and the old cast, they both crushed it as their characters.
Dude, they're saying actually their catchphrase works for the bar.
What's their catchphrase?
Prepare for trouble.
And
Make it a double.
Prepare for trouble. Make it. They don't need that anymore. We can take it. It's ours now. Pokemon doesn't have a legal department, right?
Yeah.
Good,
No,
good,
they're out of it. I mean,
Good.
Ash is about to retire. Team Rocket's got to go with him.
Quentin, he's hanging.
What if they end Ash's career, the whole thing, where like Team Rocket finally captures Pikachu and just leaves with Pikachu, and the whole reason why the show ends is because without Pikachu there, Ash suddenly ages 50 fucking years, and just becomes a pile of sand and bones.
Well, hold on. What if James? Hear me out. What if instead of that ending story, James comes out as non-binary and Jesse starts banging Ash? I don't know. That would be a hellacious story.
Okay, the non-binary James thing would actually make sense to me because he's pretty good.
He's pretty non-binary.
But also so is Jesse. But
In a
like,
lot of
banging Ash. Where the fuck did that come from?
Well, you said he'd be 55 years older, so now it's okay.
This is true. Yeah, but it's only for a few seconds. I mean, it's like no, you got to imagine like he's crumbling like the villain at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like.
Well, no, you know what? No, he's not non-binary. I think, you know what? I'm sorry. James is gender fluid.
I can see that.
And I feel like Jessie has, while she does play a lot of guys in a lot of regards, she's more feminine than male, whereas in James is equal parts both, I feel like.
Yeah. They can
I don't
both
know.
do it. Yeah, Jessie always looked better in men's clothes.
Well, it's because women look amazing in men's clothing, and gendering clothing is really weird.
Yeah, gendering.
I don't know how to describe.
Weird
Like,
when you
I've
think
been
about
watching
it.
Chainsaw Man. Women in suits are sexy. I don't know why that was never a thing. Like, suits look sexy. Suits look sexy. They do. Like,
Yep.
the suits are lingerie for ladies, they say, but ladies can wear suits too, and they look fantastic.
I got in a fight on Twitter recently with someone who was like, Jesse's hair was mid. Like, why could literally the dude was
Top
just like, why
10
couldn't
anime
right,
hairs.
Right.
Top 10 anime. Jesse's hair is top 10 anime hairs.
Top 10.
Easily. Yeah.
It's like, dude was like, why couldn't she just have normal, pretty hair, like long, like a woman?
I like how
Jesse's
this.
a goddamn icon. You
I
shut
like
the
how this
fuck
guy is
up.
getting personally invested that a fictitious version of a woman is not accommodating his personal tastes and taking it personally.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that he would do that out of left field. It's almost as if. Oh my god! Some people they're just like, hey, I think everyone needs to know how insecure I am real quick.
Well,
And
well,
there's-
gentlemen, it's like we say it. I think just because, like, for me, James kind of personifies the fact that he doesn't really play by any specific gender roles. He goes between, like you said.
He is
he's very fluid.
hetero-flexible. He's hetero-flexible, is what
No,
he is.
I wouldn't say hetero-flexible. I would say gender fluid, like you said earlier.
I think yeah, something along those lines. Because I think about their energy in all those episodes, from the performances, the scripts, and there's hundreds of them. So there's a lot of amalgamated kind of, and between the two different performances, you're trying to like amalgamate almost like a taste in the character, and that's kind of what I see for them, in a lot of ways. And I think it's good on them. One of the best antagonist characters, lasting 20 years, and I'd say this even more iconic than Zenigata in Loop on the Third.
Turquoise, the reason why these are important right now is because most of us never had a place to belong growing up because of who we were and because there was no language. So, like, we're not trying to force labels on anything. We're trying to find each other
The art
through
of
these things.
I'll say
It's more about learning than it is about labeling things.
as you age, everybody, I'm going to say this to all the youngins, you'll find that many things in life are because multiple things are true at the same time. Not just one thing being true and everything else being a lie. Okay? Trust me, the complexity of life means that multiple things are true at the same time. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And also, but they're not always. And can't people just be people? That's kind of that is part of what finding and coming up with these terms is about, is letting people be people. But knowing having a word that you can use to communicate that to other people, to build a bridge, to make relationships, that's a powerful thing to have. That's the point of these things. James and Carnivine?
Oh, actually.
I never...
Actually, not to derail you from everything here, I will say this for Everything Ever Once, because I already going to get you. The two main actors. The main actress is Michelle Yeoh, and she's amazing. She won Golden Globe for Best Performance. Globes are kind of trashy because I don't think awards are much, but I know it adds accolades to the movies. So it won 2 awards. Also, the lead actor, the supporting role, was won by her co-star who played her husband in the movie. And that guy, I think you know who this guy is. So you ever watch a little-known movie called Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
My least favorite Indiana Jones. Yes, go ahead.
You ever see The Goonies?
No, I have not seen it.
Oh, the short round in Doom plays her husband.
Right. Oh, whoa, what?
He actually, after he was done his movies as a kid, he retired. He was in 2 back-to-back blockbusters, residuals for the rest of your life. He's good. So he just kind of went, I'm done. There weren't a lot of roles for Asian actors. There weren't. At the time, he booked that in the...
Talk about hitting.
So, and he came back, and boom, possibly in Movie of the Year. And it's like, damn, man, that's great. So also confirmed that they have a show on Disney Plus as well called American Born Chinese. I think it's a long-form show with all of them. Again, they did their movie. Now they're gonna do a show where they'll get to hang out with each other instead. I'm like, yeah, it's fun. That's
Temple
fun.
of Doom is the only indie flick you've seen. L Train, you haven't seen.
I got
Indiana
bad news,
Jones.
everybody. I'll have you know, Temple of Doom canonically takes place 1 year before Raiders of the Lost Ark, making it a prequel.
Yeah, watch Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. They are a single story in 2 movies.
Yes, and technically you should watch Temple of Doom to start, because that's technically the first one, which is because I could see that being the scrap script, and they did the Raiders script. And he's like, I'm gonna go make Temple of Doom. Wasn't good. All right, let's make another movie.
Yeah.
It's like,
wow. I didn't even know that Temple of Doom was technically before Raiders.
Yeah, that one blew my mind when I read that. I was like, what? That's technically. So did Short Round just leave? I would, because of the danger.
I'm with you, Jovian. My psyche just got bitch slapped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, skip Crystal Skull. Don't worry about Crystal Skull.
I feel bad because it could have been a good movie.
It really could have been, but they were focusing too much on movie magic. They were it was like
there was some fun.
I think Steven lost a bet to George Lucas, and George Lucas was like, "You should really use 3D in your movies." And someone just said they needed to make money, more obvious than anything. I'm like, yeah, that's why they did it. They did it to make a bunch of money. Yeah.
And they also said, now these guys used to be really ballsy filmmakers. They're not anymore. They don't need to be. So it's very safe. And it was safe.
You can also see Shia LaBeouf being Shia LaBeouf. Exactly. That's why you don't watch that.
But now we have Renfield coming out, and I can't wait.
Renfield?
There is a movie coming out. It's the one. It's called Renfield, and it's about Dracula's slave, essentially, like his serf.
Whoa.
And Dracula's played by Nicolas.
Nick Cage is a vampire. I'm in.
Dude,
I'm in.
not just that. He's full on Nosferatu, walking around in a bowler hat and everything. Oh yeah. Oh, ma'am. The whole trailer is fantastic. At the end, oh please, can I come in? And then the guy goes, sure. And all of a sudden, Renfield's like, no! And then you see this walking, you see the fang, you see these claws. Hello, I am Count Vaughn. And he just smiles. It's Cage with actual pointed fangs. Dracula. Yeah. And the whole time it was like you were hearing this weird, almost campy voice, and I'm like, he's going full Bela Lugosi on this one.
Oh really? Oh shit.
So I'm like, now here's the thing. I talked about stunt casting. That's how you do stunt casting. That's how you do stunt casting, everybody. Nick Cage as Dracula. Hot damn, I'm in.
The vampire cape must be an unbearable weight for massive talent.
No, dude, he literally comes in with a cane and shit because the whole premise of the trailer is Renfield's at group therapy.
Oh,
trying to ask how to get out of a toxic
Daddy,
relationship.
We're gonna play hard tonight.
Oh man, good shit. He
I still
finally
need
gets
to see the Nick Cage meta movie.
I haven't, but I heard it's stupid fun for what it is.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Here's the thing, with that kind of meta movie, you gotta be real tongue-in-cheek about it. You gotta be really tongue-in-cheek about it, so you can't.
Apparently it nailed it. Apparently
Which is good. You gotta have the right writer. It's just about, it's also like, now that, I know Cage is probably not the best guy historically, but I feel like we're in this new thing where he just kind of wants to make movies because he's at his happiest when he's producing and on production something. So yeah, anyways. Yeah, there's good shit coming out. I'm excited. And aside from that, actually, ma'am, I'm gonna...
Oh my God! I saw the most I have a new favorite Christmas movie. While I was in hell last weekend, I was in a hotel and I was bored out of my fucking mind. So I watched Violent Night.
Oh, is that the one with Jim Harbour?
Yes, dude.
Okay.
It's my new favorite Christmas movie. I can't stop watching it. It's so fucking good.
I heard it was good.
It's such a fun movie. It is literally Die Hard and they had this amazing homage to Home Alone, where they suddenly start filming it and portraying it as a Home Alone
when
movie.
he's doing setup or something.
No. You'll have to see. I want to watch it with you. You have to see it.
Oh, damn. All right, we'll have to do a movie night of some kind then.
Yes. It was so good. No. It wasn't even a horror movie. It wasn't a horror movie. It was like it was literally, I guarantee you, the writers were like, well, you know how everybody says Die Hard is the best Christmas movie? Why don't we make Santa?
Okay, I don't know what the plot is, but is the plot like a Santa gets drunk and falls asleep and then he defends the mall from a bunch of guys robbing it or something?
It's literally Santa. It is Santa
Claus.
Claus.
It's literally Santa himself. Okay, all right, I need to watch that movie.
It's Santa Claus becomes John McClane.
Does he tape a gun to his back? Please tell me he tapes a gun to his...
Dude, you have to see it.
It's weird because I was chatting with another a YouTuber I know, and they're really, really big into like ancient epics for like the Iliad and stuff like that. So I'm just like, they're learning more about Gilgamesh and all these ancient stories. I'm just like, oh, here you go. Here's where American Dad featured the Gilgamesh story as part of their Santa plot. Because American Dad Christmas specials are fucking insane.
I need to watch that one.
Dude, every single American Dad Christmas special is batshit insanity. They keep trying to escalate. And they start with all the Jesus stuff, and then they switch over to Santa Claus getting involved, and he's actually an eldritch being of some kind. And he's played by the guy who plays Buckle down the street, so he's like, all right, Smiths, where are you? I just want to talk, and then not, because I'll kill you! Ho, ho, hold them down so they can die! Like, that's who he is. So he literally tries to find the power of Umbaba to steal the power of an ancient god, the one that Gilgamesh slayed. I'm not kidding. The Krampus shows up, pre-Krampus movie, wild fucking shit. It just, every single Christmas, they keep escalating it. I don't get it. It's like, you know how remember how The Simpsons crushed it? Here's the thing, The Simpsons crushed it at Halloween specials. American Dad made Christmas specials theirs. So the best humor, some of the best jokes. One of the Christmas specials is just the apocalypse happens. And Jesus becomes an action hero, and like Stan becomes like the #1 general, but then... Right before the rapture happens, Stan breaks up with Francine. Francine starts banging Jesus. So now he's the main general and being cucked by the Lord and Savior. It's good shit. Great shit. Great shit. I love those specials. It's just so good.
I'm just down for the Gilgamesh one.
Gilgamesh, the fact that they got
I just want to see if they actually include Inanna.
They talk about the legend actually of how Umbaba was defeated. And they even at one point even argue over how many lights or souls or powers he had. He's like, well, actually, I think it's like, no, it's not! Because that's actually a big point of contention because of a translation issue.
Oh, no!
Yeah, they break into a big argument in the show. Like, they really go into deep, old-school lore. Do the same thing with Krampus. And it's good shit.
Oh, Krampus. You know, there is something interesting that Violent Night does in terms of Santa lore, and I looked this up, and like, it actually, I think, it's based in one of his origins. And it's an origin I never knew about. So, like, I'm interested for you to see it.
Oh, they go into Santa's origin story.
Well, I mean, you know, like the origin stories of Saint Nick that we get.
Yeah,
at, like,
the
Christmas
original.
and everything. But yeah. But
He would capture children, put them in bags, and beat them with sticks and shit.
Yeah, so many different nations have a different thing, and this delves into his Viking lore.
Oh yes. Okay, now I need to see. See, the
When
fact
he
that
was
it's
Nicomid the Red. Isn't that a badass Viking name, dude? And it's fucking David Harbour. It's so awesome. He's my Santa from now on. He's
David
my
Harbour.
Santa.
I'm happy that he's in a good movie because that Hellboy one that he was in was what a travesty. Fucked it up. They fucked it up.
Oh no, really?
They did a Hellboy remake, and it was based on like the third part of the plot, and boy, was it not great. It came out, and the reviews were just trash, and no one talked about it. I'm like, that's how bad it was. Which sucks. Like, David Harbour is Hellboy? How do you fuck that up? Script writing. Every time it's a fucking script. It's every goddamn time. Anyways.
Oh, Cora, you study Sumerian? I was born of Inanna. I worshipped Inanna first and foremost. Ancient Mesopotamia gods.
What?
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 Wait, what?
Look, men, talk to me.
Talk to me.
I just did.
Tell me your name.
Talk to me. Oh no, you're fine, sweetie. Yeah, no, I would love to hear about some of the stuff you learned. The chat demands your attention. All right. Come on. Hang on. Excuse me, Taka.
Alright, no worries.
I have been called.
What'd they call you?
Next question.
What'd they call you?
Next
bitch?
question!
We're having a good night, everybody. Here we actually have, hey, man, what do you got going on this weekend? You doing anything this weekend?
Tomorrow I'm cleaning up the club, and then Sunday I'm doing a VR chat meetup with everyone.
Cool. All right.
Anyone can come, and they will.
Why?
Come.
I'm about to say. I'm assuming. Okay. Oh
What
my
are
God.
you doing?
Well, tomorrow at 3 p.m., starting that DBZA Season 2 watch through. I have a lot of opinions and a lot of jokes I should have pushed back on more, and ones I pushed too hard for. I have a lot more to say. I had more confidence in the writer's room for Season 2. So
Okay,
I feel
the
like...
Australian returns.
What, is it tomorrow already?
I know.
A random hand grenade. Kubi, thank you so much. Mim, were you ever in Babylon? Not 5, but 1 through 4 maybe.
Yeah. Was I ever in Babylon? Well, I mean, it wasn't that far from me. No, I spent most of my time in Uruk. Uruk. The Raging Gamer. What do you think of the Atomic Heart Robot Girls? What?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
When people do that, you're just assuming we know who they are. You gotta, yeah.
Who knew robots could get that hot? Well, I've seen some pretty hot bots.
It's tomorrow somewhere. A lot of people start drinking in the morning when they say that.
Wow, calling people out.
Today is Friday in California. Shoot! Bang, bang! It's my favorite Twitter.
Oh, Korok, I didn't know that.
A Babylon 5 joke? Oh, I fucking loved Babylon 5 when I was an early teen.
I missed out on Bab 5. I was a DS9 kid.
That's fine. It's okay. They were directly competing with each other. Just they had some good plots on Bab 5.
They
really did.
From what I heard.
There's this one time there's this human, pretty much agent of chaos, walking around trying to make deals with everybody, and like the second in command of like the ambassador of one of the races says, I'm gonna head out here because I don't want a favor from you. Why is that? He just turns to him. You're the kind of guy that one day I'm gonna look up at the mounted head on a pike and wave like this. And just wave, just a little hand wave. 3 seasons later, that guy's head is mounted on a pike, and the guy waves his hand at him.
Amazing.
Oh, it's 10 out of 10 callback.
Please.
10 out of... Oh, it's just like, fuck, he is dead. He's like, does a little wave like he said he would.
Do you remember, it was the person with the head up, who's heading up on a pike? Is it one of the people with the insane hair?
No. The
Okay,
people with the
thank
insane
goodness,
hair,
'cause
they
I
were the
would've
ones
laughed.
that were like proto-French. They're like the weird space French people with the really elaborate hairs. They were
Yeah.
the ones who were co-opted into starting another war to create, pretty much exhaust resources so a third faction could come and wipe them out. That's what the whole politics. That's all the plot
Gotcha.
was about. It was just classic good space shit. I loved it. It was very insidious. Plus the human plot and everything. It was just good stuff. It's good stuff. Some really fun casting. You know Will Robinson from the old Lost in Space?
Danger,
Show?
Will Robinson, danger.
So the actual Will Robinson himself will actually play one of the aliens in that show too.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Had a fun cast list. It's really good. I watched a lot of that stuff back in the day just because I would have Space Network up here and they would have Babylon 5, Star Trek, I repeat, just I mean watch that. No matter what, Space Network has something on. That's just the truth of it. It has something on. that
Remember
I'll
when
enjoy.
Spike TV was like the go-to place for Star Trek and shit?
That was originally, and then Space happened. Then Space Network happened, and a lot of those shows went over to those other networks, and then they just started doing the Man's Network, and it just became cops reruns, like all things do eventually. Oh God. Talking, did you ever find out how Mim knows your bed is squeaky? What?
Next question. I changed your sheets. Yeah, that's what happened.
I see.
I didn't jump on your bed or anything while you were sleeping.
That's good. Good, because
Oh, look, this glass needs cleaning.
Hey, we're almost at 2 hours. God dang it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for swinging by the Weary 101 tonight. My goodness, here. We're almost been streaming for 2 hours. Man, you good for 15 more minutes?
Sure.
Oh. Man, I don't know if you know. Sure?
Sure.
Question more? Well, because we're coming up, like, because we've been streaming for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
But we've all, but,
oh, my God.
But it's 6:40. It's 6:46 right now. So I said 2 hours tonight. It's kind of our first week back here. And it's just me and Mim tonight as well,
Yeah.
which is awesome because I love me some Mim.
I love being back here. I'm sorry that I'm so busy. I have
Why
to
are
travel back to hell a lot the next
Yeah, no,
few weeks.
it's okay, man. Don't apologize
I'll
for
be
being
back
busy.
whenever I'm free.
That's a true statement.
Whenever I'm free.
Whenever I'm here, I sure will be. Okay.
God damn it!
Oh, I'm just giving you grief, Mim.
I know. I love you.
You said you wanted me to give it to you more, so that's what I assumed you were talking about. That wacky Mim of mine. My goodness, hi everybody. So, I have no information. I have no opinion on the WWF information, guys. Just because WWE news. Just because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's like no buyer yet. So until
Yeah,
this time
he won't
is
even talk to me. He hasn't even really talked to me about it yet. So like you.
So
know
like
he
here's the
doesn't
thing,
have an
I
opinion.
followed along. There was everyone freaking out over the one thing. It turned out not to be that, but it's still all the same. That's one of the
Oh,
groups.
so
on
it
the-
wasn't purchased by the Saudi Arabians?
No, it's not confirmed that it is, but they're one of the people in the working because McMahon's maybe angling for himself to still remain in control, which means that Saudi would be fine with that. And take it private. I'm not kidding.
Ooh.
I know. I don't. All I'm gonna say is just it's truthfully, like anyone can make a wrestling company, can do whatever the fuck they want, hire whoever the fuck they want. It's that video library. That's the that's like 4 decades worth of wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Seems like a lot of companies are starting to move toward the buckle down, like old IPs are starting to buckle down and
Dude, it's what do we call late stage capitalism at this point? I don't know, denial stage capitalism? I mean,
something.
really. Yeah.
Acceptance.
It's just like I just love
We
like,
haven't
all right,
gotten to the acceptance part yet.
Gentlemen, as you all know, Dungeons and Dragons has been a fun thing. We're all doing really well. Because of your guys' constant content that you're making, many people are excited about this brand. Pay up or we'll shoot you. So yeah, this is a robbery. It's what it feels like.
This might feel like a robbery, but
But we are apologizing for it coming across that way. Now fork it over. It's just like we are not robbing you. We are borrowing from you permanently. Right before the movie comes out, 2 months. Chris Pine is not allowed to have a successful movie that isn't Star Trek. That's the rule of Hollywood.
Apparently. Oh, bless his heart. Sometimes the dice just keep fucking you over.
That's really... Sorry, guys. We rolled a nat 1 on this. No, you don't get to be cheeky. You don't get to be... You don't get to be cheeky. You don't get to be cheeky, D&D.
Did they say that?
Yes, they posted a response to
Are
everything.
you fucking cheating?
I'm gonna read. Someone in the chat's gonna drop the $1 million quote, which is the only takeaway we need to talk about. Really, there's a lot of double speak, and they're still not gonna withdraw. They said like sometimes we might choose to do something at some point, maybe, but we won't. But we legally allowed to.
I cannot believe they typed.
Hold on. Here it is. Here's the quote. I'm gonna grab the quote here. 1 second. Let me just grab the $1 million D&D quote here because this is the one that's being spread around everywhere. It's like one of the things that's really quite hilarious about this is just like this was just a draft. It's like, why'd you send out official contracts to people then? It's not a draft. You don't send official contracts out with a draft version, okay? That's not what you do. So yeah. So they got caught with their pants down essentially. So here is the modern day. There we go. This is from the CEO. Was the coast. The D&D brand is undermonetized. We want to unlock the type of recurrent spending we see in video games. Middle fingers up, real hard right now at that scene.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's actually what the CEO fucking said about this shit. But here we go.
It's clear from the reaction that we rolled a 1.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to find the other. I'm trying to find the actual quote. Here we go. Wow. We'll say true to our principles. So here's what we are doing, and they're gonna keep doing it anyways. It's okay. Sorry, I found the actual link here. Here we go. There's a lot of comments underneath it, which is trying to the $1 million one here.
Yeah, it's about the D&D thing, Talos.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to find. Oh my God, here it is. By the way, they're doing this to protect them from big corporations. I'm like, you are the big corporation. You can't be the little guy when you're the big guy.
You're Hasbro.
Yeah, we're not that dumb. We know who owns you. We're not that dumb! Jesus Christ, we're able to Google shit! Okay? It's why I lose my mind over some of this shit here. Sorry, let me find the actual quote. They're not even backpedaling, guys. They're like trying to get it so they don't have to backpedal. They're just like, hey, sorry, you're really upset about that.
Yep.
We're still gonna do it, though.
Yep. Bunch of fucking dicks. Hasbro, the small indie company, exactly.
Yeah, that small little indie company. Okay, so here's the quote. Here is the quote, everybody. A couple of last thoughts, because this is after all their bullshit, right? First, we won't be able to release the new OGL today, because we need to make sure we get it right. But it is coming. Second, and this is... Oh my God, I cannot believe this isn't an official PR statement, by the way, okay? Second, you're going to hear people say that they won, and we lost because making your voices heard forces us to change our plans. Those people will only be half right, period. They won, dash... And so did we, period.
What the fuck?
You could have left that out, guys. It's like, there you go, immediately. Second, you're going to hear, this is official.
Secondly,
you're going to hear the people say that they won, we lost because making your voices heard forces us to change our plans, but those people are only half right. We're also winners. We're also we're not, dude. It's like so dude. Do you know what the energy this is? This is the Fine Bros trying to copyright reaction videos.
Yeah,
that's what this
some
is.
petty fucking shit.
This is just like, no, we own the idea of someone sitting in front of a video and going, haha, that we invented that. No one had ever thought of it before. Like, dude, if you really want to break it down, MST3K owns the concept. If you really want to do it, then that's who owns it. You know, really, we're all winners, guys. And then this is just them not admitting that they were wrong. This is bad corporate talk because. And now all of so Paizo and then all of the D&D adjacent companies went, all right, anyways, we're supporting the new OGL developed by Pathfinder, and we're all going to support it, and it's going to be held in protection by a law firm. And I'm like, oh, yes. And there you go, guys. Boom.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, well, why are they doing this? I mean this, and this is the sad shit.
Do y'all feel like we're winning? Does everybody feel like we're winning right now? Does everybody feel like a winner with Hasbro's bullshit?
Why are they doing this? It's just like, because they literally, someone got put in charge, and the complaint was back in October that Hasbro is only doing okay and only making 1 to 2% increase in profit. They want a lot more. So the CEO's like, oh, okay. And like with oh man, it's just so fucking frustrating that this happened. But also just seeing how everyone reacted to it. I mean, we already played this game with Games Workshop last year. That's different. And we already kind of talked about that a little bit.
Similar, but yeah, no, it's apples and oranges. It's
apples and oranges. They're both two businesses are going about it two very different ways with two distinctly different communities. Whereas in Warhammer is a bit more binary with an official canon, D&D is literally free flow. That's the point. And that's why... I mean, they went from being seen as a game of Satan to a cultural norm to now burning all of that to the ground on the league OGL. Yeah.
The game of Satan.
Hail Satan.
Satanic panic. Hail Satan.
I say, how's
Hail
down there,
Satan.
Hi there, Satan. Yeah, you like that, don't you, bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets me so fucking hot.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. Then it is right. Then it is right. But it's not as if I don't try. I just fuck up. Try as I might.
Because I can change, I can
can
change.
change.
I
I
don't
can learn to keep my promises, I swear it.
La 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 la.
Open up my heart and I will share it. Any minute now I will be born again.
No, Gizmo, you're not gonna get it. You will beg for scraps or you will starve, Gizmo! Beg for scraps or you shall starve!
Wog.
Whoa! It's pretty hilarious that the original, the new OGL is an abbreviated version of Orc. I'm like, that's good. That's good.
Wog.
No, that's actually what the
Purple
thing,
one's a
that's what all the
snaky. You ever
that's
seen a
what
purple one?
that's what the actual movement with the actual new OGL and all the other companies, they're calling it the Orc.
What?
ORC. It's its actual abbreviations. That's why everyone's going Orc. It's a new thing because everyone's like, oh, fine, we'll just leave. They're like, no. It's like, no, dude.
No, please, wait,
D&D,
no.
you
Let
needed
me
those
let
guys. So saying that they owe you 1 quarter and rug pull them, they're all gonna leave. Because you
Yep.
would leave if someone did that. Also, I don't think Twitch is gonna be super thrilled that their biggest fucking show is being messed with right now. And JJ Excalibur.
You're
Dude,
messing
this
with
is-
Jeff Bezos, bitch.
Dude, this is just one corporal going like, I know, we can do this and no one will sue us. And then their bluff was called and now they're trying to save face and it's impossible.
See, I don't
Because-
know. Well, Demi-Tail, and I don't know if I'd make that comparison now because, like, Blizzard legitimately now has gone through the steps to make corrections. They fired all the problem people. Bobby Kotick steps down this year.
No,
Like-
I mean, no.
Yeah, he's out this year as part of the Microsoft merger. So, like, I mean, like, that company is actively
actually the Microsoft
been,
merger might have been scrapped actually.
it's not. No, like, literally, they put forth the thing in the one part of the government, like, was suing, but it was just an official thing. FTC did not get blocked. It's still going through.
It's gonna take a long time for these companies because it's just someone said like someone from the league thing says
But
that
here's the
the
thing.
company like comes across like they see customers as obstacles between the money. I'm like, yeah, that's what a free market capitalist thinks. They literally have no ideas. Their idea is how do we offer less and charge more. That's
Yes.
their big fucking addition to the room.
Yeah. But
It's-
at
it's
least
what's
in
fucking
terms of companies
aggravating.
making
Mundane.
doing really bad shit, Blizzard is at least has been working on fixing shit.
Yeah,
Whereas,
hopefully they've turned a curve, so to speak. Hopefully they've turned a curve, considering because it was some pretty bad shit piled up on top of itself. Oh man, Dr. Alvin went over to the OGL last night and there was a clause saying that if the company doesn't sue someone over copyright, Wizard of the Coast can sue on their behalf and require the company to
Whoa.
pay the legal fees.
there was a clause saying that if a company doesn't sue someone over copyright, can sue on their behalf and require. Wow.
Yeah, it's why everyone's like, this is horse shit. It's like, yeah, they're literally trying to stifle all the creative so they would all stop making shit and then everyone would sign new contracts.
That's
and shit.
directly targeted at Critical Role. This whole, I guarantee you, this whole thing is about wanting to get a piece of the Critical Role pie.
Dude, they literally want.
That's the whole reason
What's
Hasbro even started
crazy-
this thing in the first place.
But so,
and
like,
the only
literally-
way that they could do it without directly targeting Critical Role is to pull the rug out from under everyone
What's
at
crazy
once.
is
So,
Critical
like-
Role started as a Pathfinder campaign that switched over to D&D after the first couple episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And what's nuts is Paizao did not get angry about that, and they were just very polite about the entire thing. They did not create a big
Mm-hmm.
stink because it was the biggest show. And it was about roleplay, not about D&D. And that's
Right.
that's what the show was about. So we don't know. Here's the thing, guys. Critical Role had to be very careful with their statement because they have some pretty tight legal documents. Probably, I don't even know what kind of deals they signed. But suffice to say, they can't just speak their mind on this one because they're really close. They're really close to it. Maybe the closest, actually.
Yeah.
Out of-
Hopefully someday we get to a point where companies will remember what makes their IP successful.
What's interesting is the number that Wizard of the Coast chose, $7,500. Wasn't that the goal, Critical Role's Kickstarter goal for the Legends of the Vox Machina? Yeah, they feel like they're entitled to that because the person who runs Hasbro has never made a single fucking thing in his life and just sucks money out of everybody. That guy, one of the fucking board of Hasbro was hired on at Games Workshop and fucked up that company. I mean this, guys. I'm just really done with these guys because they have no ideas. And all there is just like, what if I just robbed people? What if I just went to their house with a gun and told them to give me everything? I'm like, that would kind of skip some steps, actually, and kind of get to the point.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, this is why I hate that when games are released that, like, require another $70 for, you know, all the unlocks. It's like, dude, just... Ugh. Yep.
Yeah. It's
Critical
more
Role has to be vague because they're likely signed to promote the new thing coming out. Yeah, that's exactly probably what happened here. They probably signed a bunch of fucking long-standing contracts. It's true. Anyways, guys, we don't have to go into that too much here, guys. So, this has been a lot of shit's happened over the last couple of weeks, huh, man?
Lots happened to catch up on. You know what? At least we can say that that 2023 didn't start off boring. Right? Isn't that what really matters?
If it started off mundane.
Can we just have a new year that starts off with nothing happening? Please?
Absolutely. All right, we gotta go raid into somebody, though, Mim. I think I know who to raid into, actually. Let us raid into... Ooh, scroll down here.
Thank you all for coming and hanging with us, by the way.
Hell
And
yeah, guys.
I hope
And
you
that's
didn't, despite the fact that we
Katarina.
do sometimes, our conversations do sometimes go to more serious topics. But we still hope that you enjoyed your time this evening.
Hell yeah.
Did you have fun?
I think I did.
I had a great time.
Let's raid into somebody here. We're gonna raid into... You know what? Let's raid into Vex.
Oh, we're gonna raid Vex? Yay!
All right, everybody, you have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for... Oh, man.
Oh, wait, what's tomorrow?
Oh, I'm doing my my commentary reaction stream at 3 p.m., man.
Oh, that's right. Awesome.
All right, everybody. Oh, man, I have to, like, copy-paste her name because it has a bunch of underlines in it.
Yeah.
All righty, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good evening. Thank you so much for swinging on by. All, like, 600 of you. So, until next time, keep fit, have fun, and Katarina, thank you so goddamn much. Way too goddamn kind. And I wish I could. Was fun. Well, Katarina, I don't know how to thank you. Well, I'm gonna try and figure out a way. You have yourself a good evening, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.